So, oftentimes you hear people talk about the risks of AI and is it going to, destroy the universe or take our jobs, what are your sort of views on just general risks of AI and maybe particularly NLP?
Yeah, I mean the space that we're headed into, it's becoming kind of grayer and grayer by the day, right? Because as these generative AI models are coming in, you've seen you mentioned some of those early on with like people creating art now and people writing fiction now.
Yeah, stability
It's hard,
diffusion, right? Chat GPT. Yeah.
right? Yeah, those. And when these AI models start creating content, it's kind of hard to draw the line as to who owns the information that is being created. Where's the IP? And I think that's the part where ethics and like sort of the fine line has to be drawn somewhere. I don't know if you kind of read about this, like Microsoft released a tool called AI Copilot, which was essentially a way to help programmers write better and faster code. Now, when these programs started writing code, they actually started writing code that belonged to somebody else. It was writing code that belonged to somebody else. It was writing proprietary code. And Microsoft was essentially sued for that because they created the software, and who else would you go after, right? So that's the problem, right? If you build a software and a software does something like this, is it a company's fault? Is it the software fault? Is it the user's fault? Those are the areas that we kind of need to look into. And I think that's the place where NLP, because plays in that space, I think that's the area that we need to figure out. I don't have a really good answer. I'm kind of looking at the use cases that are coming out over here, especially as we start generating text and start creating original text. Who owns the IP for it? I think that's a question that we'll have to answer.